What if you studied for people like you study for chemistry?
Take me into what you were like.
Oh,
And what
goodness.
do you mean when you say awkward person?
I was really overwhelmed by people and interactions. I didn't know what to do with my hands. I didn't know what to say. I felt like I missed a memo that everyone got on conversation. I always felt like I was saying the wrong things. I had all these awkward silences. And then what would happen is I would try to overcompensate by sharing a ridiculous story or talking too much or completely shutting down. And I kind of like wavered between completely shutting down and being overwhelmed and talking too much and saying too much and just verbal vomiting all over
Mm.
everyone. And so I shut down. And in college, especially, I just felt so left out. Like I just felt so lonely. And I don't know if anyone watching is feeling lonely. I thought it was all my fault. I was like, I missed the memo. I don't know how to have conversations. I don't even know how to have friends. That's what it felt like, that I desperately wanted to make connections, but I had no idea how to level up a new person to a friendship. I had no idea how to have a conversation with someone, share something real, and then have a real interaction back. And so it was really lonely and overwhelming.
And what was the catalyst for you to go on this journey?
I was in college and there was a group paper assigned. And I went to the professor and I said, I will write double the amount of pages if I can work by myself. And he was like, Vanessa, the point of the paper is not the paper, it's working with the people. And I was like, and I started to cry in his office. I was like that student. I was like, I don't know how. And he was like, Vanessa, you're very good at science. You're very good at breaking things down. What if you studied for people like you study for chemistry? That was like an aha moment for me. He said, why don't you study good conversation? Why don't you study the popular kids? Why don't you look at what are they doing in conversation that's working? Study it like it's a science. Hence my brand it's called Science of People. That's when I realized, okay, it didn't come naturally to me, but maybe there's research on actual things I can do with my body, things I can do, I can say verbally, questions that work that will help me learn this the other way, turning soft skills into hard skills. I started to try out these kind of tiny experiments, and I actually started to feel like myself, make more friends. It was tools. I had to use tools to be able to connect because it just did not come naturally to me.